100% on our way to the moon.
Moontrain's on point, we're in the groove, trading like a symphony.
The Dow is over $50,000. I don't know why you're laughing. You're a great stock trader.
We're on the moon train.
Then we watched you guys land on the moon.
No, you did.
This is how you become a day trader.
You need any help with anything today?
I actually am looking for paint markers.
We do have some marking pens.
Okay, could we look at those?
Yes, ma'am,
Could
we
you show
can.
me that? Thank you. Would you mind if we used it just so I can try those out? Just trying to see if this is similar to what I have used in the past. If you don't mind, I know this is going to sound strange, but
All right. That's what last week was kind of like. So, let's go back to that beautiful day on Thursday where we rallied all day, caught nice gains, and then at the end there, the wind kind of changed and we heard a few children in the background scream, and the dark clouds rolled in, and by the time MOC rolled around, the rally was over. And then we took a shit Monday, gapped out Tuesday, faded all day, got a nice gap up here on Tuesday, nuked, bought some calls here, caught that, nuked again, kept nuking, and then off of this actually a quadruple bottom, we caught this super nice rally, closed the QQQ calls over 200%. Meanwhile, we took over 245 and 425 on Apple, and then this shit happened. And when this shit happened here, Robinhood glitched out. So I had obviously exited pretty much everything, but I did have 74 20s. I had 74 20s from here that were like $4,000 a piece, and stop loss didn't hit, and Robinhood glitched out. And at that point in time, I mean, what the fuck are you gonna do? You're gonna walk away. So that's what I did. Still up massively on the week though, because of catching this with some fat size while at the hospital with my wife. So situation now is she's got a massive fucking concussion. She looks like, I mean, she got over 30 stitches on her face. She looks like she didn't season the steak correctly. Joking. So anyways, I've been on the kids who are insane, but she's lucky to be alive. I mean, it could have hit her jugular, it could have fucking blinded her, it could have hit one of the kids. Yeah, and she's actually acting pretty fucking strange. So she's definitely has brain swelling and looks like it. So with that said, I will be on as much as I can, keep guiding you guys. Appreciate all the help in the chat. So yeah, and I think also that Todd is going to go fish for 10 days So for the rest of the, I mean, obviously, it's the biggest holiday of the year, Juneteenth. You know, fucking Trump's Easter and Christmas and Independence Day. So that's why the stock market's closed on Friday. We have a 4-day week, and during these 4 days, a lot will happen. So let's just start off with the basics. If you rally all day but can't fucking finish at the highs because of fuckery, because of SpaceX, because we're to believe that a guy who can't make it through a fucking sentence without, you know, whatever, and who's supposed to be the world's first trillionaire, not liquid, that his shit is so fucking awesome that it pulls liquidity from everything when it goes live here. That means that it trades inverse as of right now, which makes sense, right? But anyways, back to basics. SPX, you need to gap over this high. Same thing I said on from Thursday into Friday. You need to gap over that. I mean, we kind of did, and then we managed to get higher. You really need to do that here. This is a pivotal spot. Not only have you broken down all week, and then you take out that trend line and you're bull flagging here. Can we do it? Technically, yes. Can we do it even if we go lower? Yes. You could possibly have some type of fuckery move here with the asymmetrical, go down to here and then fucking blast off. Or, but then you're not gonna go higher than here, because that's the pattern. An inverted head and shoulders goes back to the origin. Okay. A more powerful pattern is what I have coined the 2 scoops, which fucking goes. Okay, it skips the shoulder. Okay, and it goes and puts in a new high. And what happens after it puts in a new high, very quickly does it take out the whole fucking structure. Okay, so that's option B. Option C is fuck you, it's super over, and that happens. Okay, so those 3, and again, we're looking at an hourly chart, so you start building this. You can even build this out into Tuesday and still not have an answer to the question. So what we're looking at for Monday is the gap over. We have a early low, which means if you do gap over and hold it, or maybe backfill and then go, you should get a high in the final hour. Tuesday early low as well. Wednesday the pattern changes to early high, and Thursday early high, but it's a regular pattern. Okay, so let's look under the hood. Can you fucking rip balls? Yes you can, says the Namo. What about call? This is the most interesting piece of evidence here, that you go from record high put levels, even higher than these shows here, to like nothing, right? This has an inverted head and shoulders here. It also has it here. That's a bullish setup, as is that. You can absolutely fucking face melt here. That's why I posted on Twitter, and please follow me on Twitter, even though I'm shadow banned as fuck, at Mr. Moontrain, that 7,500 is actually the pain trade right now. Trump just posted about his fucking deal being signed tomorrow. Weekend Wall Street didn't even move. Bitcoin actually dumped, because for some reason, the reason it does that is obviously at the end of his fucking tweet he was like, or if no deal is signed on my birthday while I'm having my UFC party, we're gonna use the fucking final solution up Iran's ass. And that's ridiculous that something like Bitcoin would sell on that. But it sells on shit like that when you insinuate nukes just to keep illusions alive. Because the spell no matter what, needs to fucking be held in place. Okay, so whatever. I do think that if you get a fucking deal signed, or the memorandum or whatever, you will rip, and that's what I'm hoping for. Now the gamma has changed. Obviously that's a fucking massive call wall into close after being put heavy all week. Okay, but the reason we could catch this move was everybody was so put heavy. Now everybody's call heavy. But anyways, I got YOLOs. I'm 95% cash. I got 752s. Why do I have 752s? Well, this is the range we traded in, right? SPY closed at 742. You would think that if you actually pull off a peace deal here, you could get into the 750s. So I have a fuck ton of YOLOs. They closed up 27% after hours. Good with me. Okay, if they open red, that's fine too. But that's my thinking here. As far as under the hood, QQQ, not the greatest except dark pool. SPY, dark pool, a little bit of flow there at the end of the day. So tech has had its rally. It has had its earnings. It had fucking Jensen do a tour of Asia, this and that. Okay, watch the Dow Jones and the banks specifically. And the interesting thing here, I pulled up KRE. What the fuck is KRE rallying for? Through all these bullshit, KRE has rallied, as have the banks. Now, this could be an exit liquidity move. Obviously, I mean, Jack's posted about it, Brian posts about it. The Clarity Act, which is like the supplemental triangle from the missing puzzle to the Genius Act, which is your full death blow to human autonomy in the West. The banks don't like it. The banks don't like it because it strips the banks off of all their power. Because it makes all the corporations basically crypto pumping machines, and whenever you consume in America, you will back the dollar's power, because the petrodollar clearly is fucking dead, and you gotta pay for the debt somehow. And all of these stable coins for all these corporations are gonna be like Tether, and anytime you use it, it fucking pulls some mumbo jumbo treasury out of Scott Bessent's fucking veneer gaps. Okay, hard concept to wrap your mind around, but that's what's happening. Okay, so whatever. It is what it is. End of day, yeah, I mean, there's a few fucking legends taking some stabs here after hours, but again, frankly, this market is either set up to absolutely rip ass, or it's about to puke fairly fast. Okay, now it sure as fuck has room on the beaks to puke. I mean, the beaks puking, which would rally the market. Same thing, the beaks 1D elevated very, very much, right? As you can see here, so that has room to go down too, which would create a rally. 10-year yield under 4.5 though. Okay, so that's kind of like the setup here. And I think that taking it one day at a time worked really well. And when I just like look at this 4-hour chart, I mean, it says itself. Again, you got three choices here. You got the inverted head and shoulders. You got the hell yeah, there's peace in the Middle East. which then slams down harder, or you got the it's so over pattern, right? And we got to react on Monday. So I don't even want to be like, hey, I'm looking at Meta. No, I'm fucking not. Am I looking at Nvidia? No, I'm fucking not. What I am looking at is this. QQQ has this ghost from here, right? Let me put it on the 5 so you can see. That's my target, dude. And I will probably keep hunting it for a while. All right, can we lose this fucking Bollinger Band right now? There we go. Where is it? There, this fucker on SPY is right there. Like, that's easy. But there's a QQQ one that I'm more interested in. That one. This is the one I want. Okay? You see that? We have that as well. We have something similar on Nvidia. So will this go down? Yes. There's the Nvidia one. Do I want it to go up here? Yeah, I do. I want that fucking piece because there are ingredients right now in this market so fat for a massive crash that you kind of need to pump it. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the fact that the ECB hiked. Why did they hike? They hiked because unlike, Kool-Aid consumers who think that it's fucking fantastic that we're going after some fucking nuclear dust, dude, you can't make this shit up. It's so good. They're like, yeah, this shit is not good, so we're gonna fucking front run this. We're gonna hike it. If things go back to normal, we got room to drop it. Okay, so then you add all the strong jobs data. Okay, then you have the boys, the sushi boys, whose leader has gotten out of fucking Tokyo and he's on sick leave for this shit. Imagine if they hike more than that. So even a hike from them will give a sell during OPEX week. Don't be a fucking moron. What did I learn from the last time they hiked? That we rallied the next day, and after that everybody on Twitter became a fucking carry trade expert because the market was just fucking shooting wasabi in their eyes, right? And they ended up eating paint chips and getting severe autism, right? So don't let that. This is why I want Brodog to sign the deal, have his UFC cage match, do the YMCA dance, talk about handsome young dudes, and fucking send this shit to the moon with SpaceX. And then the boys can, if the boys hike here and Europe hikes, it's gonna be at least quite the mind fuck if Kev comes out in his first meeting and fucking cuts. You know what I'm saying? And we also have Expiration this week, and on Thursday everybody's gonna fucking already be smoking menthol. So early in the week, a lot's gonna happen is what I'm trying to get at here. Okay, and with that said, before we get into the gamma, I mean, go check the fucking chart. Justin's done a fantastic job on it. But yeah, we're like coming in here on the middle, right? So the reason I'm like about that QQQ ghost is it doesn't go all the way up back to highs, right? And then it looks pretty fucking nasty. And then we're gonna go into a period where no one's allowed to swing anything, okay? Unless we're doing individuals, okay? And speaking of individuals, I had mentioned, you know, good old Baba, okay? Nice fucking week, but yeah, that weekly starting to look ripe for Beijing duck, okay? On all fronts here, especially that weekly MACD, dude, is so soon. Hood, obviously, we're in that on Friday as well. Probably gonna go to 120. MU has earnings soon. And the CEO's flirting with like what, fucking 27 billion in a quarter, some ridiculous number. And I did say when we were here that they're about to start fucking with the premiums, or it doesn't make sense for them to send it on earnings, and wouldn't you fucking know it, right? And like those names interest me. Maybe Coinbase, if he can, you know, sell it to the powers that be. Tesla came back really fucking nice. This guy gets options on the 16th. Okay, whatever it is they're selling, I don't know. You tell me. I don't mean to talk shit. I just think like, imagine the fucking gymnastics these fuckheads have to do to keep this thing afloat. It's impressive, frankly. So again, real quick here for Monday, they're positioned for both here, literally. They're positioned for this to fucking go Donkey Kong to the upside, and maybe even there, because these two nodes have the same negative, but it needs a skippy dippy, okay? Otherwise, they're also fucking positioned for down here pretty heavily. Same on QQQ, right? Which is kind of scary. Like, is something about to break here? I mean, I hate using the word scary. I'm not really scared. Okay, I'm just gonna be reacting. So I don't know why I said that. Excuse my French, jeez. But where is it? Here. This is Monday. They got a fucking hockey stick here in case something bad happens, like a false flag attack. Maybe one of the wrestlers has a stick of dynamite tucked in his fucking Speedos. I don't know. Dude, anything could happen. If you get a Ripper rally and you gap over here, you're probably going here. Okay? That's what it's set up for. But at the same time, the gamma is kind of all over the place. Same thing for Tuesday. I'm wondering if this has to do with OPEX. Besides that, the two highest nodes are 741 and then 757 for Tuesday. Wednesday, still a lot of shit. Like, I'm telling you, at some point we're gonna fucking puke here. I mean, the gamma charts just literally say that. On Friday we're closed, hold on. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Thursday. Yeah, not the best gamma setup at all. So this is why it's very important on Monday. If we get a news after that, it's pretty much done. You do also have G7 Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay? So anything can happen. Hopefully Daddy Trump sends it. That would be fantastic. If not, there is a long way down, because we regain the 9 on, I think it was QQQ or Dow Jones, but on SPX here and US 500 went up, rejected, holding here. Let me just check that QQQ. I think we took the 9 on Qs. Hold on. Kinda. I mean, look at that. It's like decision point. Either we're gonna rip here to Mr. Ghost, or you're about to shit the bed. Internals kinda support the idea of ripping higher, but this is a news market at this point in time with more catalysts than, you know, and you see, like, most of this shit's done overnight, guys. So I'll probably be on the futures train again, playing. Nevertheless, thank you all. I appreciate and love our group and everybody who contributes and all the legends, and it's the people who make it, and all the friendships and all of the crazy paths that we take through life that we get to share with each other, and the knowledge and the new shit we learn. And after last week, I have to say it's imperative that you take care of your mental health when you trade, because this shit is crazy. And I mean, the price action, the market's changed. I mean, they're just wiping out these PDT fucking accounts. So don't be a dumbass when Robinhood tries to ask you to switch to a fucking margin account. Don't fucking do it. Hold steadfast, okay? Like, don't. Just fucking don't. There's moves every day, okay? Love you all, guys. God bless, and prayers to all of you. And I will see you on Monday.
We're riding